Then welcome back to Coffee Class. Today happens to be the 13th of February 2026, and then tomorrow happens to be Valentine's Day, the day to show love to your neighbors and the day to show love to your partners and what have you. I wish you a very happy Valentine's Day in advance. And then we continue with our lesson, Factorization of Quadratic Expressions. The other day we discovered about factorization of algebraic expressions, but it was not related to quadratics. So today I want us to explore about quadratics and then we can move forward. So when you see any expression which is of the form ax squared plus bx plus c, then we say that this is quadratic expression. And then mind you, a should not be equal to 0. A, b, and c are all constants. Okay. So there are ways and means of working around this depending on the kind of question you'll be given. The operators in the question will determine how to go about it. Okay. So let's take some quick examples and then we can proceed. So the first expression is expression of the form x squared plus bx plus c. Here a is not here because a happens to be 1 in this case. So if a happens to be 1, how do we go about it? We will explore with some examples. So example, factorize completely. I have x squared plus 5x plus 6. This is my first example. You can see here a is 1 here. So what you are going to do is, this is a, this is b, this is c. You are going to find the factors of c such that when we multiply we get c, but when we add we get the b over here. So factors of 6, I have 1 here, I have 6 here, I have 2 here, I have 3 here. And then mind you, all these factors are plus and minus, or plus or minus. So these are the factors of 6. I can put them in pairs now. I have 1 and then 6. I have 2 and then 3. These are the 2 pairs of factors of 6. When I multiply 1 with 6, I get 6. But when I add 1 to 6, I get 7. When I multiply 2 by 3, I get 6. When I add 2 to 3, I get 5. So it means the factors, the pair of factors I'm supposed to use is 2 and then 3. If that is the case, I have to express this in terms of 2 and 3. So I have x squared plus 2x plus 3x plus 6. Factorize them now. Put them into pairs. X is common here. X is left here. Plus 2 here. Plus 3 is common. X plus 2 also here. So I have x plus 2 against x plus 3. This is how we factorize this one. So let's take another example quickly here. Yes, another example here. I have x squared plus 8x plus 15. So the same thing. I find the factors of 15. Then that gives me 1, 3, 5 and then 15. They are all plus or minus. So I want the factors such that when I multiply I get 15, but when I add I get 8. I have 1 and 15 in one bracket, and then 3 and 5 also in one bracket. So if that is the case, I can now see that this plus this will be 16. So let me add 3 to 8. 3 to 5 giving me the 8 here. So I have x squared plus 3x plus 5x plus 15, x squared plus 3x in one bracket, plus here 5x plus 15 also in one bracket. So I have x plus 3 plus 5x plus 3, x plus 3 against x plus 5. So this is also the factorized form of this particular one. Let's quickly move to, please if you have any question you can ask in the comment section. We move quickly to the second one, which is expression in the form x squared plus minus bx plus c. So the only difference between the first and the second one is that the second one, b is minus instead of positive. So let's take a question, then we see how far. I have x squared minus 5x plus 6. This is the first question, and the second type. So the same thing applies. Factors of 6, they are plus or minus 1, 2, 3, and then 6. I group the factors with the operators. When I look closely, I want one of these factors such that when I multiply I get 6, but when I add I get negative 5. Negative 1 times negative 6, positive 6. Negative 1 plus negative 6, negative 7. So this is obviously the right option. So I'm going to have x squared minus 2x minus 3x plus 6. X squared here minus 2x, all in one bracket, minus 3x minus 6. The reason why here changes to minus is because when I multiply this by this, I have to get the plus here. So I have x into bracket x minus 2 minus 3 into bracket x minus 2. X minus 3, x minus 2. This is what I have. And then I can take a second one, which is x squared minus 7x plus 10. Okay, so with this one too, I'm going to have factors of 10 plus or minus 1 here, 10 here, 2 here, 5 here. 4 is not a factor of 10, you know. So the factors I have 1 plus or minus 1 and then 10 against 2, 5 plus or minus, sorry. So I want 2 of these factors such that when I add I get negative 7, when I multiply I get 10. Negative 1 plus negative 10, negative 11. So this is ruled out. We'll go with the second part. X squared minus 2x minus 5x plus 10. X squared minus 2x in bracket minus 5x minus 10 also in brackets. You know why here is negative now? Because when I explain, I have to get this side. X squared, x into bracket x minus 2 minus 5 into bracket x minus 2, x minus 2, x minus 5. So this is basically the second expression of the form x squared minus bx. The first one is all plus, the second one is one of them is negative. So this is how you go with these two for now. In the next video, I will bring you the second, the third, and then the fourth expressions. Okay, thank you, and then happy vows in advance. Bye bye.